Guys, and welcome to American culture. So I was sitting outside thinking about posture. I had done all the things to be in the right posture with God. I listen, I pray, I I'm obedient the best that I can be, or at least I think, I'm doing it to a high grade. I know that there are areas that I can improve in, but I digress. And so, but I never really understood that the posture also puts you in position. And that position is of leadership, trust, you being you, that vision that you have of yourself, whether it's an author, artist, parent, whatever purpose you think you're supposed to be living. And that position requires guarding. It requires a gatekeeping that you are now in charge of doing. And so yesterday when I reported the Lyft guy, that's what that was. No, I'm in a position of leadership here. I am your patron. I'm your customer. You don't get to treat people like this and let that be. When it comes to the apartment people, no, I'm in a position the same as you. I pay the same XYZ a month to be here. And no, I deserve peace. I deserve peace. I don't know what you're going to have to do to be able to make that happen, but I deserve to not have to dread coming into a space I pay so much to be in. It costs a lot to be here. Absolutely not. And I think that really is, as crazy as it sounds, you think that it's going to be, oh, I get the job offer, oh, I get this or that. It's not. It's simply you recognizing that I am in position to lead. Wherever it is that I go, whatever it is that I do, I am in position to lead. I understand what it means to protect this space and this peace and keep it guarded. Yeah, I get it. You're going to have to go through hard lessons. You're going to have to hear hard truths from people that feels like rejection, but really it's just a mirror that says, hey, look, listen, this kind of behavior, I know you want to be here. You're so close to it. You are. And I've had those moments. I've been close to it, you guys. But I was always just kept out and I didn't understand. I do now, obviously. I've gotten to this point that there were lessons involved in that. And there were probably people in my life who needed to say things and needed to do stuff, but they just didn't. And I ended up having to learn very harsh lessons under very harsh circumstances. And so now when I get that urge to kind of, no, this space requires a different kind of behavior if you're going to be doing this. Someone's got to check you. There's that kind of mirror has to be placed in front of you. I can do that. And I think that was the final missing element for me because I was so empathetic and so sympathetic to the struggle, to the sacrifice. I get it. I know what it is to be human. But now I'm just kind of at that point where I get that too. But I also understand where you're trying to go, and I would do you no favors if I continue to allow this kind of behavior to continue, or at least to go on without it being put very blatant and bluntly that this is not it. So yeah, I've had to have that talk with myself. It's what got me here to this point, and I'm perfectly capable of delivering that to others.